Thank you. So I have two questions for your group. First of all, I heard that one of you mentioned that AI causes educational inequality, and this inequality causes isolation, and eventually this isolation can affect the academic result, right? So I want to ask that your students are that weak? Isolation can really affect their educational performance or something? And my second question is that I also heard that Lam mentioned a lot about controlation. So the students really need the controlation to be independent or something? Are you clear about my...
I will answer your first question. Actually, we mentioned that the digital divide will lead to financial insecurity, and that kind of insecurity can lead to self-isolation, because you know that you find yourself cannot fit in an environment where everyone has more advantages than you. Sometimes, some cases, I will not for everyone, but also many of us, and that kind of self-isolation can actually impact their academic performance. Not all of it. I would say that our students are that weak, but some of them are emotionally sensitive.
Yeah, so do you have any proofs?
Me? could I use myself an example? I would feel kind of self-isolation if I'm in this situation, and it can impact their academic performance because I cannot take care from everyone because I feel like myself do not have enough confidence to do so. But I think that your questions is logical, and I will find more solutions to it. I will find more reasons for it after the session, and you can find me. Yeah, because the limit of time. Thank you.
Okay, Nhi, now I will answer your second question. So, as I think that for high school students, they are just about 15 to like 18 years old. They are not fully grow. Yes, so they some of them can control themselves, and they can use it with properly purposes, but for others they cannot. For example, I can give you like in my old high school, the headmaster even have to send a paper to all the classes with her sign. In that paper, she point out that when students come to class, all of the class have to put their phone on the locker, so that no one use phone in class. And that's my school. I think that many other schools in Vietnam or other countries are quite the same. I also think that it also depends on the environment too, because when you study in a class, that everybody that they are focused on the lesson, can control themselves, and so you will not use your phone. But if only there are some of them use phone, others can copy that action, and so yeah, you know it, right?
Thanks for the answer. Any other questions?
Oh, I have a question for you. A member in your groups said that AI may badly affect the communication between students and teachers, and even create some psychological problem. But I don't really understand that, and I want to ask you, how can students face psychological problem just because they do not communicate much with their teachers?
Okay, as students are in their teenage age, and they are in their puberty stage, maybe they will have a lot of problems arise. I didn't say that the problems come from the communication between students and teacher. I mean the problems of the student itself, and the student needs to, consult their teacher to how to solve those problems. So the communication between students and teachers are not really the cause for the problems, the problems are the student itself, and they need someone to help them to solve it. Okay. Are you satisfied or? Good đi mọi người.
I heard them say that. Sorry. You cited one difficulty of teachers. Teachers struggle to keep pace with technology while students increasingly use AI. Well, I think that it's the role of teachers to keep updated with technology in order to deliver the best lectures. It shouldn't be the reason why AI should be banned at school. What do you think?
We are talking about high school students, right? I think that I should fix it as we should restrict the use of AI. We should not ban. But for the teachers, as when I study in high schools, when the teacher give the knowledge is about math, about physics, about something like that, and I think that that thing is all about doing homeworks and do some kind of presentation at school, and we should not use AI to do the homework for us all. I think that teachers should keep update, but for some old teacher, they cannot I mean that some old teacher they struggle. Yeah.
To mention some stakeholder in this is the old teacher. So you guys can know that the elderly people, they do not have the have the ability to get the information like the youngster like us, because their brain function it quicker, lão hóa. So sorry. So you cannot force the elderly people, the old teacher to keep up with the youngsters, and I think that each person they have their own disability, and we should find the solution that can make everyone in the classroom, including teacher and students, to get on well with each other and fully development. Thank you.